Hey folks, welcome to the channel. I'm Don, this is Rockin' the Country. I'm looking forward to this. First, shout out to Penny from Hedlund. Penny, thank you for the gift. And I'm doing Tosha Hill's song, Anna. I don't know it. Penny, you said that this is one of 5 songs that Tosha wrote with her father. So obviously, at least lyricism, it runs in the family, but certainly music would as well. I don't know, her father's situation, but I remember I did about a week or two ago, my first reaction to Tosha, and it was One Tin Soldier. And I remember being absolutely blown away by her artistry, her professionalism. In the video, she looked very young, like in her 20s type of young. And I just get astounded sometimes when I see how together and in the right place some people find themselves in this world. And it was obvious by her artistry and her performance quality that she found something that just, whether you want to say it lives in her soul or they were born to do, or however you want to depict it, rightly or wrongly, to me, absolutely right place for her talent, for her gift. It seemed to be she loved being there. She didn't have to sell anything. She just, I don't know. Some people want to be something, and other people just are that thing. And that's how Tosha struck me in the video that I've done. So let's see what was going to happen on this one. I don't know this song. Okay, here we go. It's dramatic. One Tin Soldier was too.
It'd been a long, hot summer, it was way past June. Cigar smoke filled that bar saloon. In that Dust Bowl city called Tonopah was the day my sister Retta brought down the law.
Sister.
I remember it like it was yesterday. Mama told Etta to take me away, 'cause Mama was sick and Papa was down. I sneaked Papa's gun and we moved to town. And Etta said,
all right, you might not have noticed that. I love this. They just used the word sneaked. That is the proper past tense of the word sneak. Most people say snuck. I snuck into the stadium. I snuck this or whatever. And it's because it's colloquial, and now dictionaries are kind of allowing it. The descriptivist dictionaries anyway, the OED, there's no way they would allow snuck. But sneaked is the right way. And when I said lyricism runs in her family, I called it. I nailed that one.
Anna, give me the gun. Anna, give me the gun.
Right.
You don't need it, you're far too young. Anna, give me the gun. Etta was the belle of the barroom, it seemed, with her long brown locks and her eyes of green. With her red-stained lips, her light soft skin, but she only loved one deep within. His name was Johnson Brown. His dad was the sheriff of the town. Etta loved him for a very long time, till he beat her badly that night. She came out all black and bruised, with her skin cut from the knife he used. Her dress was torn from seam to seam, but no one in the town seemed to care but me.
Shit pisses me off. Just hearing
So it happened on a summer morn. I found that gun in Etta's drawer. I was so mad at what he had done. Etta's words faded into a hush. And then I said, Anna, don't use the gun. Anna, don't use the gun. That man, he's the
So the father's not going to prosecute his own son. Johnson Brown is the son who did this to her. Let's see where this goes. I don't even know if this is true or not. Just hearing stories like this makes me so freaking. We all have our things. This is definitely one of mine.
I ran down the stairs with gun in hand. Men were playing cards and the women laughing. Then Johnson Brown peered down at me and he said, "Kid, what's it gonna be?" I stood there trembling, thinking what to say. Then I heard a shot from a table away.
All right.
And Netta cried, "And I don't use a gun. And I don't use a gun. Don't do the thing that I've just done. And I don't use a gun." We said our prayers and our goodbyes and made our run into the night. We never looked back at Tonopah after crossing that Nevada line. But I can still hear Etta's voice ringing in my ear. And I don't use a gun after all these years.
It's like Thelma and Louise. Justifiable. Wow. Yeah, they say, you're not supposed to take the law in your hands, but in this case, the law wasn't going to prosecute the son for doing what he did, and so you have compassion for them. I mean, a knife was used, he beat her so badly, it's like if I'm on the jury, I mean, quite likely a not guilty verdict. Maybe fine her $1 to, I don't know, whatever. But, I wonder in a song like this, how, not being a musician myself, like how you choose when you're going to pick, like the guitar, like not just which chords, but like how you write that part of it. Like the lyrics I get, like I work with words a lot myself. I have for decades and I love words, but almost in any form, I just absolutely love words. So that part of the songwriting process, I understand. I can relate to that. But the musical part of it, I don't. Because that's got to be married to the lyrics. And maybe that makes it easier because you're not going to do an up-tempo bubblegum Walking on Sunshine song to these lyrics. But even still, it amazes me when you put the instrumentation and you keep it simple. That's the mark of brilliance to me, is when you keep instrumentation simple. Like you don't overload it. You don't put too many ingredients into the cake. And because you can really feel a story like this. And when you have a storyteller like Tosha in this, that just allows you to feel it that much more. And you don't want to detract from her delivery of the lyrics. Not just the story itself, but the way she sings it. Like that, it really is incumbent upon whoever is putting the music together, the instrumentation together, to support the vocalist in this. You do not want to mask a single thing she's doing. Tosha has a certain je ne sais quoi, a certain indefinable something about her voice that makes her eminently listenable. And I probably said something very similar in One Tin Soldier. That is absolutely confirmed by this. I mean, you can't do two songs that have this kind of, she just is. She just is an artist. Some people want to be, some people study to be, other people just, they have that something. And she has that something. And the instrumentation, you just cannot have instrumentation take away from her in this case. So, all right, Penny, another tremendous fun. I mean, I just get blown away because I reflect back on where I was at various points in my life. And when I see someone like this, who to me and my I could be totally wrong. I don't know how old she was. I mean, the picture here, like, she looks young, 20s, maybe mid 20s, but maybe early. I was just interested. I mean, I worked hard and I was going to school and all that stuff, but I partied so freaking hard. And maybe she does too. I don't know, but whatever it is, some people find themselves in such the right place to be what and who they are. I just marvel. I'm happy for them too. And I hope Tosha's happy. But I'm going to rate this song, and the space that was given in between lyrics, just to let you feel it, think it, see it, experience it. It was not sensory overload, and it drew you in. It allowed you the space to be your own human being, to experience what they were experiencing. Etta and Anna, two sisters, taking justice into their own hands. And in this case, you hear this song, you're like, I got no problem with that. Sometimes you do what you do. The number that popped into my head was a 9.4. So that's what I'm going with. It's some songs you just experience. You don't listen, you just experience. This was basically a movie in 3.5 minutes? So there you go. All right, folks. Penny, thank you again. And have a great day, folks. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.